Yeah, real pleased with the win, obviously against, traditionally one of the best teams in our conference. I don't know how many years in a row they've won the conference. And they got another really good team who plays hard and disciplined and tough on defense. So this is a good win for us, especially a bounce back, from the Albany game. I think it's going to be like that in this league. I mean, I can't think of a single easy game. It wasn't always like that, but this year, top to bottom, I think it's in the best conference has been since I've been in it. These two guys were great. Obviously, Allin's first game back in a month, so for him to play with that much confidence, play that loosely on offense, was awesome to see. He's a big part of what we do and of our early success, so we were happy to get him back. Ayinde, I don't think you can play a better game than what Ayinde did. A lot of people don't know how hard it is to play point guard and to run your team as well as make your open shots. It's a lot, and I thought today he did it as well as he has, and balanced scoring versus running his team. He was aggressive, but he didn't force things. 7 turnovers, only 2 assists, and took and made his open shots. So 2 good contributions here. The theme for the whole year has been different guys, different nights, and that's why we're where we're at, and that's why we've had this much success.
Allin, did you end up playing more minutes tonight than you thought?
I did. I know I'm still out of shape a little bit. I was breathing hard a couple of those possessions, but it was fun to get back out here and play with the boys. I was really looking forward to it. I'm happy with the outcome we had.
This is the first time you've beaten them since you've been here. I mean, they've really had your number, unfortunately, during the time. I mean,
They've had everybody's number.
Yeah, they've had everybody's number. So the opportunity to finally get them, how good is that?
It's exciting, but we gotta take it as another win and focus on the next game.
How do you run the offense the way you did, pushing the ball? And I thought you made a concerted effort to take it to the basket. Was that the plan going in?
Every game, whole season, coach always gives me confidence every game to take my open shots, especially if they're going under on me. I get a lot of shots up, so I think today I just thought about taking my shots and they were falling. So he just kept telling me be aggressive while being under control, and that's what I was doing.
Not only that, but you also helped Everett Hammond have a good night as well, finding him and giving him opportunities to knock down some big 3-point shots, especially in that second half that allowed you to keep the distance between yourselves and them.
Yeah, I think that's kind of my job first, to kind of set the table and make sure everybody else is being good, and I'm making everybody else better as a point guard. So I didn't take care of myself, so I seen that he was kind of getting down and struggling, so try to find him, and it worked out in our favor.
What was the bus ride like from Albany?
Quiet.
Very, very quiet. You can hear a penny drop. And our team is a very loud team, no matter what happens.
Mm-hmm.
But that bus ride was very quiet. Next day in practice was real strategic and real detailed. So I think that one kind of hit us home hard for us to come out here and bounce back and really make a statement.
But was it the wake-up call that you guys may have needed?
Yes and no. Nobody wants to lose by 20 points or lose at all. So it was definitely a wake-up call. We had a good non-conference schedule. Felt like we may have got a little bit complacent and stagnant, but that was a great wake-up call for us to early in the season rather than late in the playoffs or late in where it kind of mattered more. All games matter, but when it kind of mattered more. So kind of get back on track and get back to playing the basketball that we know how to play.
I mean, Allin, you haven't been with this team for a month. You've obviously been able to watch this team from the bench. What have you seen?
I mean, every game we go in there with a game plan, trying to get everyone involved, move the ball. And we did it tonight too. I've seen growth definitely from a lot of players. We had players stepping up big time. And now to bring it back all together, it looked really good.
Coach, 9-0 at home this year. What is it about this home floor?
Yeah, I mean, that's the way it's supposed to be. If you want to get to the spot in the standings that we want to get to, you definitely have to take care of business at home and then steal some road games. But I think when these two guys play as well as they did, we're a really tough team to beat.
long trip out to Binghamton. What's the game plan over the next couple of days?
What's that?
Long trip out to Binghamton, and what's the game plan?
Longest trip of the year. Get a couple good movies, get some food, and treat every game like it's the championship against the best team. I mean, Binghamton's already shown how good they can be. So every game from here on in is going to impact the standings the same, right? No matter who you play. So each game's just as important. I thought tonight we were extra locked in and focused and had energy from start to finish. Again, I think a lot of that comes from these two guys. He's our most senior guy in the team, and he's our point guard. And I just don't think Ayinde could play a more balanced game the way he did. To be aggressive, because he's so talented, so quick. But there are times when we don't need him to move fast, and we need him to run the team. Today, I just thought he saw all the plays. So good win, and treat the next one just as important as this one.
Thank you.
Yep, thanks.